Alright, so right now, humanity is in the throes of a rather terrible trap, a rather awful dynamic. Many people are accustomed to living the way that most of you and I do, and many people desire a certain type of life. Well, the controlling interests and parties of the world, aka governments and the powers behind them, have set up circumstances in such a way that they are threatening to remove certain privileges, basically the ability to participate within society, unless people submit to their demands. The things that they want people to do so far are going to have permanent consequences. You'll see that there's very little reason that you should go along with it. There is one heck of a line being drawn right now, and the dynamic which we are being exposed is extremely cunning and deceptive. This all started long before any sickness was going around the agenda of the system, that you're a product basically, and you have become so willingly. I tried to spread awareness to others, and that's when I first met The Wall. Bro, the things you're talking about are prohibited. Bro, that just can't be true. You're being racist, bro. Or the more insidious questions, why does it matter to you? Should this stop you from trying to live your life? Why can't you just ignore all of this and just be like me? I remember responding, on more than one occasion, that the reason I couldn't let all of this go was because I believed one day it was going to be too important to not know, and that it would quite literally affect each and every one of us. Well, I guess that wasn't fucking good enough. What do you mean the people that own the banks that I borrow from are evil? And the people that own the real estate that I one day hope to exist on are evil? What do you mean the people that make the medications I take are evil? What do you mean the people behind the media that I consume are evil? How does it even affect you, dude? Why can't you just borrow from the banks, pay to rent on some real estate, but call it ownership, take your medications and consume some media, dude? What's the big deal? The big deal is it does not involve you having the dream come true. I'm not saying don't live your life, and I'm not saying to give up hope, but if you think that selling your soul to the system is worth it so that you can chase a dream that's never going to come true, what the hell? I mean, we go through life every day making tons of choices that to us don't seem like the biggest deal in the world. After all, if you've made a choice and you ended up dead for it, you're not here to talk about it. Do you want truth or do you want deception? Why do I even care applies today more than ever. This information is too important to not know, and a lack of awareness of it or a stubborn refusal to acknowledge and recognize it is going to hurt you. It is going to cause you to possibly hurt others. It is leading to evil, and it leads to something even worse than that was prophesied in the Bible and other texts. Well, how about this? If you don't get with it, you're going to have something terrible happen to you. Well, this guy's just trying to make me scared. Yes, I am. And I'm telling you this for a reason. The world is controlled mostly by evil people, and this isn't some conspiracy theory that I read on Breitbart, okay? This is information, and these are conclusions that I arrived to after doing years of research. The people rolling out the agenda for the world, the people who control the narrative, is controlled mostly by evil people. It is leading to evil, and it leads to something even worse than that. Is going to cause you to possibly hurt others. I'm telling you this because it is the most important thing that any of us will ever experience or have happen or ever could have happened. You don't have to like what I'm telling you. You don't have to agree with everything I say. I'm telling you this because I know it to be true, I believe it in my heart, and I should be shouting it from the damn rooftops. I should be letting the world know with every ounce of my being in every moment of my life, and I should put infinite effort out there, independently of how well it is received or how popular it makes me or how it advances me in this world. I should be doing it independently of how many people deny what I tell them. I should be doing it no matter how many people discourage me from doing so. Does that sound a little fanatical? Sure. Is the world gonna like that? No. In fact, it's going to hate me for it. Years ago when I talked about who ran the world, I got lip. Well, what's it matter to you? Why can't you just ignore it and live your life? I should have screamed it from the rooftops. But you know what? I didn't. Before this lockdown started, I talked about the agenda, and I got lip. And I should have screamed it from the rooftops. But you know what? I didn't. Once all this nonsense started and we went into lockdown, I talked about what was coming, and I got lip. I should have screamed it from the rooftops. But you know what? I didn't. When I discovered that there are living nightmares out there that prey upon us, I got lip. And I should have screamed about it from the rooftops. But you know what? I didn't. And it seems like somebody's determined to light the fire under my butt and to get me moving. And even if you don't accept that, even if you don't know what I'm talking about, this message is the only message worth screaming about from the rooftops. I hope this meets you on the level. I hope this makes some kind of difference. I really do. We don't have forever. Eventually there will be a time where being brought into the loop is no longer an option. For many, that's going to be a dark day. And I hope you're not among those who witness the sky darken.